Yes, I'm on. I'm live. I think that'll help your pineal gland. Hello, Ralph. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I guess we could pray for your full recovery. I think we all need prayer for full recovery. You're not the only one that says they're sick. Try changing your words to I feel better. Because when you say I am sick, then that's what you'll be. Whatever you put after I am. So say I am feeling good right now. And that sets the tone for your reality shift. I've been learning a lot about that. What you say, whatever you say, affects your reality. You got sick from swimming. Wow. Did they check the chlorine? Were you swimming in the ocean? Or in a pool? Or in a boat with a goat? You don't have to retract your message. I really hate that when people do that. People do that. Question, how did you think of the video? I need you to leave me a comment. Leave me a comment so I can look at the video. Because I don't know how, that's the only way I can get to your channel, is if you leave you can leave a comment on any one of my videos. Like on the short I just did, leave a comment. Just say hi or what's up, and I'll be able to click through to your channel. That's what people don't understand, I think. It's easier than trying to find your channel. If someone leaves a comment, they can click right. That's why I like to leave comments. I leave comments so people can click right to my channel. That's a good way to get people to come to your channel. Just keep leaving comments. And sometimes people want to see your channel. They'll click right on it. And then I will leave a comment on your video. That way you'll know. I guess it's going to be a norm here in Georgia for snow. It's going to snow again. It snowed. Just search Ralph Bueno. I know, but I'm lazy. I like to click through. That way I can look right at your channel. Or are you lazy? I told you yesterday, leave a comment. I asked you yesterday to leave me a comment, and you failed to do that. On my newest, I know, that's what I want to see. I want to see your newest video. All you have to do is leave a comment on any of my videos. Hello, you're back, yes. I'm sorry if I'm I'm sending harsh vibes, but yeah, I asked you yesterday to leave a comment. And once you do that, it makes it a lot easier. Because sometimes I might type in a wrong letter or a wrong word, and it'll take me to the wrong. Hello, hello, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Leave a comment if you want me to. Okay, I think I've done that enough. I've driven it home. And then I will leave a comment, I promise. If you promise me to leave a comment, I will leave a comment. That's how relationships work. You know, it's give and take. Ed, you're the best. Thank you. I like hearing that. I wish YouTube thought so. All the YouTubers out there, there's a lot of YouTubers that aren't seeing my videos. How are you? Are you gay? I am not gay. I am not gay. That looks like Russian. Yanyu Panyu Mayo Puruski? That's how I know a little bit of Russian. Dobre utra? Today it's morning still. No, it's afternoon. So Dobry dien. That's how you say good day. Are you Russian or somebody else? I'm not Russ. My name is Ed. I am. So I guess this show is started. I'm having a moment. So I guess no one's coming to my adult shows, so I'm doing more family shows. Maybe I need to watch what I say. I need to stop saying no one is coming to my shows. No one. No one will watch my shows. If I keep saying that, that's what abracadabra means. It means I create as I speak. What is that? A cat? It looks like a gingerbread tarot card. Is that a gingerbread tarot card? There are so many different tarot cards. When they first came out, there was one deck, it was a lighter weight tarot deck. And now there's tarot cards for everything. No. I wonder if my energy is right now. Doesn't feel like my energy. Again, I think I've been doing a lot of, oh, it's a phone. It's a phone with somebody waving. Okay. Emojis. I don't know how to put a link. You just, are you making a video? You can copy and paste the link into the description. All you have to do is copy and paste the link into the description of your video and the link will work. But yeah, you don't need to put a link, just put a comment and you'll cover much more territory. You liked, well thank you. It still shows 0 up there. Like, subscribe. I think I ruined my lime drink by putting green tea into it. For kids. Also, I subscribed. Well, thank you for subscribing. Get a shout out. Tammy wants me to give her a shout out. Shout out. I still have beef jerky. I'm going to eat some beef jerky while I talk to you all. You're welcome. Always glad to be of help. This is the video. Okay. You just don't want to leave a comment. Why don't you just not want to leave a comment? That would take me so much further. Really? That's mean. That's so mean. All you had to do is say Tammy. How old are you, Tammy? This is a family show. It is. Yeah, it is so mean. I always like to know the age range of my fans. Age range or demographic? Eddie, my phone charger tried to choke me. Thank you. Yes. It helps to be nice, doesn't it? You can make so many more friends if you're nice. Why don't people understand that? It's so simple. I like when people are genuinely nice. Some people aren't, they're nice just for the sake of being nice. Yes, it does. I'm going to play some more jaw harp. I went to the park yesterday and I watched the water. I watched the nice job or great job. That's what Tim and Eric used to say. Great job. Hamburgers and hot dogs too. I want to have a barbecue. I want to go on a horse and buggy ride. I like to interview Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim. Great singing. I always try to do my best. Bang, bang, cops and robbers. Bang, bang, robbers and cops. Bang, bang, rob that bank, put him in jail. I like when I'm feeling upset. Are those? Yes, bring on the dancing girls and put the champagne on ice. That was an AC/DC song. Bring on the dancing girls and put the champagne on ice. You sing like an angel. Thank you. You sing like an angel. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I said there's no one else above you? That's a Rod Stewart song, I think. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. 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 My phone is making noises. So we're having to buy snow shovels. I have to go eat lunch. You also have a great day. It is about that time, isn't it? Lunchtime. That's why I have my beef jerky. You know what I can do? Thank you. Goodbye. That's very proper. You know what I can do is go to Main Street and ask if I can sit in front of the Tin Bucket. There's a store called the Tin Bucket on Main Street. Ask them if I can just sit out there and attract attention. I have school today. I'm sorry about that. I'd be scared to hit my tooth. I know, some people do that. Hello, Venom. People do chip their teeth on the jaw harp. Hi, hi, hi there. Come with your uncle and hear old Papa. Hear angel trumpets and devil's trombones. You are invited. That's what I should do. Make a short that says that. I have school today. I know you just said that. Didn't you just say that? Did you think I didn't read that? Come with your uncle and hear old Papa. Hear angel trumpets and devil's trombones. You are invited to Eddie's Funhouse. Magic Ed. Magic Ed. I got an alert from the Grim Life Collective. Their newest video is of fire in the sky. It's about a UFO abduction, and I'm pretty much going to watch that. I think I'm pretty much going to watch that. I think that doesn't sound very confident. Well, I'm glad, Bobo. I'm glad you don't have school today. You sound like you're pretty glad that there's no school today. How is it called again? The movie. Oh, it's Fire in the Sky. Go to the Grim Life Collective. That's their website. Or I mean their YouTube channel. Yeah, their YouTube channel. The Grim Life Collective. He does a lot of tours of different locations, movie locations, crime scenes. It's pretty cool. And it's based on a true story. This guy was abducted by aliens, and he tells his story back in 1993. Oh, the movie, yeah. It's called Fire in the Sky. There's actually an Ozzy Osbourne song called Fire in the Sky. Fire in the sky, can't you see that all my castles are burning? Guess what, Ed? I don't know. What? Tell me. Please, tell me. You just saved a bunch of money on your car insurance by switching to Geico? So, how was that calling? Where you playing on? How? Oh, the thing it's called a jaw harp. Or Jew harp. People most know it as a Jew harp. You have a VR. Well, Merry Christmas. That seems to be the thing now. Put a little love in your heart. We won't let hatred go. Put a little love in your heart. That song was on Scrooged. Have you ever seen the movie Scrooged with Bill Murray? It's that song. Put a little love in your heart. I recommend that song. My mom's cooking something. By the way, I have two. Well, okay. You can share one with a friend. You can both bump into walls and crash through barriers wearing your VRs. I guess you should sit still while you're using a VR. One of those visors. I have a VR also. I can put my phone in it and watch 3D videos. It's been a while since I've done that. They have roller coasters too. It's like you're riding the roller coaster. Ride the roller coaster. Go through a fun house too. There's also some haunted houses. I should make a playlist. If you have a VR that you put your phone in, one of those phone visors, I can call it the phone visor playlist. That's what I can do. I made so many playlists, I've lost track. I might go to the park again. It helps me with my depression. Can you please show your VR? Hello, welcome Tammy. Welcome back. I'll have to go get my VR. Hold on. I don't know if it's called a VR if you put your phone in it. Hello. Andrea. It's Andrea. There's your shout out. Tammy and Andrea both got a shout out. So what brings you to Eddie's Funhouse? Did you happen to find me? You're Marine? Oh, you're using somebody else's channel? McNulty. Andrea McNulty. Mimos? Marine Mimos? Oh, my mom's. Okay, my mom's. You're using your mom's. Okay. What's that ring for? That red ring? I think I can find it. I think I know where it is. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I've got to let you know you're one of my kind. Wow, I had to get it. Oh, really? Whoa, Eddie. I was trying to dust it off. You okay? I'm okay, Mommy. I just dropped something. I hope I didn't break it. I'm okay, Mommy. All right. Wait, what? Where? I hope I didn't break it. Anyway, I was trying to brush the dust off of it. There is dust on my VR. I really don't need this. But here we go. Oh, I gotta put it this way. This is where it slides in and out. Oh good, I didn't break it. Are you okay? Hope I didn't do it. Oh, here we go. It's art. Right side up. Pop it in, hopefully. Try not to be materialistic. I am not married. Sigma boy. I am not married. Why was I supposed to be? That's what the Bible says. The Bible says a man and his wife are supposed to get together. I sure hope I didn't break it. I'm having a good day today, in spite of it all. It's supposed to easily and quickly snap together, and I think it broke. There we go. All right. Wow, that's quite an ordeal, isn't it? I was just asked to show, if somebody asked me if I would show my VR, and I just got up to get it. And I tried to get the dust off of it. Raise your yaya? What's my yaya? That sounds like an old song. I'm sitting on my la-la, waiting on my yaya. I was brushing it off with my foxtail brush. You want me to sing? What do I sing? What should I sing? I've got life, brother. You know what? When people ask me to sing, I can't think of something to sing. Same thing with jokes. I want to tell a joke. Oh, there we go. I'm distracted by this now. Thank you very much. My VR. How about, don't you hate that? So you want to tell a joke and then suddenly you can't think of a joke at all? I get triggered. You know what? We have to wait for a trigger. I have to hear parts of the song and then I start to sing the song. Living on a prayer, take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Do you like the Detroit Lions? I'm not into sports that much. I do like boxing and MMA and archery, things like that. But as far as a lot of people do like football, I think this is football season. If I'm not, it's interesting what people find interest in. Let me see if this still fits. It's been years since I've used this. Yeah, it's still. I didn't break it, thank God. Because they're playing today. Really, the Detroit Lions. Well, get your nachos. What do people usually eat during a ball game? They usually eat pizza. A lot of pizzas are sold during ball games, football games. Yeah, a lot of pizzas. Super Bowl Sunday. Some people like beers and nachos. People call themselves Super Bowl widows. You're back for me. All right. All right, all right. I got to clean this thing up. It looks like some mold is set in. I really like this. This reminds you remember the Viewmaster? That's right, chips and salsa. Something to do during the ball game. And then everybody's like a Super Bowl widow. All the ladies, they have to find something to do because the guys are really distracted by what's going on the TV. It does still fit. And my phone, there we go. That's so fun. You know what these are good for is drones. If you have a drone, usually the camera, you can link it up to your phone. They have an app. Whatever your drone sees, your phone sees. And I saw a guy wearing one of these with his phone in it. And he was flying his drone around. Oh good, I put it all back together. We're living... Oh yes, wings. There you go. Wings. I've never seen a man eat so many chicken wings. I've never seen a man eat so many chicken wings. And then there's beer. Visits to the bathroom. Make sure you have toilet paper. Make sure you have a plunger. A lot of what scares me is bathrooms without plungers. You should have a plunger in your bathroom because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what your toilet's going to choke on. Yeah. You're making wings. That's cool. Depeche Mode, welcome back. It's Saturday. I'm wearing a black shirt today. My friend says a lot of people pretend to like Super Bowl. It's just, yeah, it is. Just get together with some friends, watch people crash into each other while trying to take a football to the goal post or kick a golf ball through the goal post. Reminds me of Waterboy. You ever watch the movie Waterboy? Adam Sandler and Fairuza Balk. Henry Winkler. The water sucks. It really, really sucks. Gotta have some high quality H2O. I guess he was in Louisiana, Adam Sandler. He made that movie. One thing better than one crawfish dinner is two crawfish dinners. Yeah. The water sucks. That's what got him mad. Whenever he got mad, he would break through the the barriers, freeze the bulk. I know. She was a child actor. She was in The Worst Witch and in Return to Oz, The Craft. Who can forget The Craft? We are the weirdos, my dear. Or something like that. Do you like I do. Crawfish. I like crawfish. We used to go hunting for crawfish. You just get a string, get a big old thick string and put some chicken on it. And crawfish. I like crawfish. Some people used to put cages out there with a piece of chicken. That's all you need is a piece of chicken and a string. And they will grab on. Then you need a bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket, and just put your crawfish in it. You can have those for dinner if you have enough of them. You boil them until they're like orange, till they turn orange. And there you go. You got yourself a bushcraft dinner. And then there's squirrel meat. You can eat squirrels. Poor little squirrels. You know what? Some places squirrels overrun. I watch videos where people dispatch squirrels, if I can use that wordage. I hate it when I went. You hated crawfish? You didn't like the crawfish. Well, at least you know what you hate. My thing was liver. Liver. My family didn't mind liver, but I did not like liver. Don't try to make me eat liver. You hated shrimp? Was it the consistency? Yeah, it's like we all do that? We pick a food that we just don't like. For whatever, I used to not like spinach until I tried some. Oysters. Yeah, oysters. So you don't like the seafood. Liver is amazing. Most healthy food. Yeah. Go ahead and eat liver if you like it. Man, it's like the taste of liver and the consistency. Can't do it. I just can't do it. Strong to the finish because I eats me spinach. You know what I like? The spinach that isn't canned. The actual leaves. The spinach leaves. Those are good. Just put a little dressing on them. I think that's what I'm going to have tonight. I started to like it, but now I'm a vegetarian. Yep. I guess there's some benefits to being vegan. You eat liver raw with salt? Really? I never heard of that. I guess to each his own. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Sometimes it is food. Whenever we're feeling sad or depressed. Like Paul Blart Mall Cop, he said chocolates heals the cracks in the heart. Chocolate heals the cracks in the heart. Yeah. Maybe I can go to the park again today. I love it when I can go to the park. It makes me think of recess. It's time for recess. Whatever you're doing, just go to the park. POV school computers. I used to eat liver directly from the person. Yeah, there we go. With some Like a mean, I mean the animal directly. So you're like a werewolf. Even if a man says his prayers at night, he still becomes a werewolf with ice. That's right, with an iced Chianti, with some fava beans. He ad-libbed that part. Jodie Foster was also a child star. Delightful. Only the best for the best palates. Hello, Shoba, mother of two. I didn't know that. It's interesting what I find out about the people who show up to Eddie's Funhouse. We show up, we talk. Hi, SS. SS, yeah. A lot of people are using other people's channels. Om. I had my Om yesterday. Yes, Om. Hello, Charlotte. Wow, I'm getting everybody. This is like a birthday party. Happy birthday to me. We're talking about the Super Bowl. We're talking about crawfish. We're talking about eating liver with fava beans. Fava beans and an iced Chianti. I think that's one of the most popular lines. Next to, are you talking to me? What's up? David Rish. I can feel the power of my happy box. I have my happy box. It's ready. It's ready to go. See? Oh, oh. It's an invention of mine. The happy box. Does anybody want to hear more jaw harp? How dangerous and powerful are tools? Very powerful and dangerous. People lose fingers. Liver gives me gad. Oh, gas? Liver. Straight from... You know what? Orcas like to eat the liver of great white sharks. My girlfriend has my happy box. There you go. Ha ha! Happy box. Liver gives you gas. Mining Shoba. I like that sound. I could just play that for hours. Now all I need is a cider jug. Have somebody blow into a cider jug. Do sharks make any sounds? I don't think they do. They have to keep moving because they need a flow of water over their gills in order to acquire oxygen from the water. Jam mining my sumi. Are you messing with me? Are you messing with me? You ever heard that song, Too Much Month at the End of the Money? That's so true. There's too much month at the end of the money. It seems like time slows down when you need money. When you want money and need money, time slows down. Are you speaking in Hindi? Have you forgotten I don't speak much Hindi? sure you got a pretty mouth. It's like, have you ever been to a supermarket? You can buy many things there. Yes, you can. It's so super, the supermarket. The mercantile. The Jane, my full name. Oh, that's your... okay. Suba Jain. Shoba Jain. I gotta learn these pronunciations. I've been watching lots of Chips. My mom likes to watch the show Chips. Right. With Eric Estrada. It's funny, during the 70s, there was Emergency, which involved a light-haired guy and a dark-haired guy. What's the difference between a seal and a sea lion? I really don't. I think a sea lion it's the color of the fur, unless you're setting me up for a punchline. My mom is fine. She's doing good. She's doing well. She doesn't have to be on oxygen. That's good. She is not on oxygen. They did her stress test. They had her walk up and down the hallway. I'm eating a can of Sergey ham. All right. I got my jerky. I got my beef jerky. Oh, good. Yeah. So yeah, she's at the peak of health right now. Maybe they'll be able to work on her valve. She has a regurgitating valve, and they weren't able to fix it. So I guess they're going to replace the valve. Sergey Sagray. Sagray Sam. What is Sagray Sam? A can of it. You're eating a can of it. You know what? Sometimes I like sardines. Sardines are pretty good. But I'd have to heat them up, the sardines. And the little bones, the little tiny bones in the sardine. If I can eat around them, people call Sergey. Okay, Sergey Sam. Because I do Sergey's. All right, Sergey's for fun. Sergey, Sir Gary. Sir Gary. Sir Gary. Thank you for spelling it out for me. Sir Gary Sam's. That's a new food item to me. I don't recognize Sir Gary. Sir Gary. I think I can read until I can't. I'm one of those kids who can't read good. Oh, it's like sweet sugar. Okay. All right. Good on ya. I'm one of those kids who can't read good. Blame it on the dyslexia. Sir Gary. Sue Gary. Sue Gary. Sue Gary. That's right. It's a sugar. Sugary. 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 Sir Gary. Hello, Sir Gary. Sir Gary of the Round Table. We are knights of the Round Table. Sirs. 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 Ask for it by name. Yes. Sugary, cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes. Some will die in hot pursuit, in fiery auto crashes. Some will die in hot pursuit while sifting through my ashes. Sugar Harry Potter. That's right. You're a wizard, Harry. Ed, how fast are seals? They're pretty fast. But sharks are sometimes faster. Sharks and orcas, I think they're on their menu. The seals are on their menu. Yes, that's the Butthole Surfers. That's right. You know who I like is Cake. You ever heard of Cake? I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. She's fast and thorough and sharp as a tack. She uses a machete to cut through red tape. I want a girl with a... And Going the Distance. That's a good song. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in her time of need. That's really good music. I like that. I had a CD from them in the day. Yeah, Cake. I should have, I heard them on the radio, but I never bought their CD. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. And the other one, how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? You gotta sell some cocaine, some booga sugar to supplement your income. Supplement your income with booger sugar. I like that. I just like saying booger sugar. That's right. Remember that slogan, or I think it was their jingle for Bud Light? It won't slow you down. It won't slow you down, and then they changed it to it won't let you down. That's funny. Thoughts on Merlin the Wizard? I heard he actually existed. Merlin. I read some books about Merlin. Yeah, he was an advisor to King Arthur. I love you too. Hey, the whole gang's here. Thoughts on David Rish? He has questions for me. That's my thoughts on David Rish, and I try to answer them to the best of my ability. I love you. I love you, David. I love you. I wish I could quit you. That always makes me laugh. I wish I could quit you. Jake Gyllenhaal, wasn't he in that movie? And the guy who played the Joker. Thoughts on me being late? Well, that sometimes happens. Thoughts on you being late? You're late. You're like that rabbit, the white rabbit. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Favorite dinner food? You know what? Chili cheese fries is up there. I'm thinking of having chili cheese fries. Tonight it's going to be hamburgers. We're going to have hamburgers and some French fries. French baked in the oven. I love you, David. I love you, David. That's my favorite dinner food. Wings. Wings are up there. Nachos. I have a list of favorite foods. Good for dinner. Good for winter. Yeah. Chili cheese fries. Thoughts on baking soda? It makes heartburn go away. Baking soda. It's helped me and my brother. Yeah. Baking soda. Ask for it by name. Thoughts on cat litter? It helps not have cats poop everywhere. Cats do poop in cat litter. It creates a dust. I don't I don't like cat litter. I like to let my cat go outside to take a crap. You're the best, Mike. Thoughts on cat litter? Yeah, Mikey D never lets us down. Thoughts on Andre the Giant? He drank a lot. He could drink. He could hold his own. It took, I guess, because he had such a massive body that he could drink a lot of alcohol. And he was a wrestler. Thoughts on cockatoos? They're entertaining. There was a guy who had a cockatoo in The Sunrise Mall. Thoughts on John Cena retiring? He probably needs to, you know. We can only live so long. We can only be in our prime for so long. I hope he has a fun retirement, you know. I hear he's a nice guy. He does a lot for his fans. Thoughts on Ultimate Warrior from Parts Unknown? The Ultimate Warrior. He has a chiseled body. He's like a specimen. Painted face, purple underwear. Who was that guy? Daniel Tosh. Daniel Tosh dressed up like the Ultimate Warrior one time. Danny Tosh. I liked watching that Tosh.0. He's also a stand-up comedian. He had a long-running show on Comedy Central. He probably made enough money to retire on. That would be nice to just sit on a huge pile of cash, get paid so much money that you don't need to work anymore. Thoughts on Make-A-Wish? You know what? That Make-A-Wish, I guess it's for terminally ill children. People who want to make a wish, they fund that wish, which I think is a good idea. It's really uplifting because it's hard being a career patient. Somebody to be poked and prodded, blood samples taken, you know, all that, treatments, and they finally get a wish and they make that wish happen. Yes, poked and prodded. Especially when you're a kid. You should be out. You should go to Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that. Go to play in the Ronald McDonald Playhouse. You shouldn't be sitting in a hospital bed. Where a kid could be a kid. Chuck E. Cheese. Didn't they try to dress him up like a skateboarder? I've noticed that. They try to make him look sporty. This big old buck-toothed mouse. Chuck E. Cheese. They always associate cheese with a mouse. Thoughts on Palmolive soap? It can make... No, it's good for your hands. You're soaking in Palmolive. Yeah. They used to advertise that. You're soaking in dish soap. You're putting your fingertips in dish soap. Palmolive. It's amazing how brainwashed we were by commercials. Now commercials are based on a pattern interrupt. They're telling you about a medication, but they're showing an old man walking in a park or some people playing while they're telling you about the side effects. It's weird how commercials work now. I guess a lot of studies have been done on hypnosis, confusion inductions. Tito Santana, who is that? I know Carlos Santana. I don't know him personally. Oe como va. I think he played that song. Oe como va. That was Santana. He was a spiritual guy. I don't know about Tito. Is he a friend of his or a relative? Shows you how much I study. I'm blindsided by some of these. I'm unprepared. Sometimes I'm unprepared. I'm glad everybody's, I guess Charlotte, WWE wrestler. Okay. Well, then that's too current. See, when I was younger, I was familiar with the wrestlers. Rowdy Rod Piper, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I think Mercury's must be in retrograde. I'm having trouble talking. Tito versus Papa Shango. I remember Papa Shango. For some great matches. What about The Undertaker? Who remembers The Undertaker? Oh, you're still here? Okay. Whee! I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. She's fast and thorough and sharp as a tack. Love Jim Duggan. That's right. Andre, big boss man. Yep. Who was that guy? Oh yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. That was Macho Man. Remember Macho Man? He always had sunglasses on, big skier glasses, and a hat. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Who else? Hulk Hogan. He was part of that. Macho Man. He died, didn't he? It was his time to go. He died 13 years ago. Yeah. Macho Man. Not Nacho Man. That would be funny. A guy who's overweight called him Nacho Man. Nacho Man. He likes his nachos. Nacho cheese. Because it's not yo cheese. Oh, I guess tonight's going to be hamburgers and french fries. I like baking my french fries. I like the frozen Ol' French fries. Stick those in the oven for their recommended time. You got to eat them while they're hot. If they're not hot, they don't taste as well. Can zookeepers breed lions and tigers? Yes, they can. It was a joke in Napoleon Dynamite, but yes, there are ligers. I guess they do get busy. Lions and tigers. And bears. Oh my. Inbreeding. Like some hillbillies do. Yeah. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. It's a man-bear-pig. Thoughts on Super Dad movie and McLovin. Oh, Super Bad. Sorry, Super Bad. I am McLovin. The guy who played McLovin, he was in Hit Girl. Remember that Kick-Ass, the movie Kick-Ass? He played the villain in Kick-Ass. I wonder how many people remember him from McLovin. I am McLovin. They made the fake ID. There's a place, I think, in LA where you can get your face on that fake ID. Somebody has the ID and you just stand there and they take a picture of your head and put it on there. Thoughts on Larry from Three's Company? Larry. That wasn't Don Knotts' character. Mr. Roper. Oh, Larry. Okay. He was the dark-haired guy, Larry. Sometimes can be funny. The dark-haired guy. Yeah, Larry. But I remember Schneider from One Day at a Time. You ever watch that show, One Day at a Time, with Valerie Bertinelli? Yeah, that's right. That's the guy. They kind of carried the show a little bit, I guess, as the male talent. And then there was Chrissy. God, I can't remember all their names. Yeah, he's still alive at 80. Wow. Oh, yeah. Three's Company too. Come and knock on our door. Take a step that is new. It was all about Jack Tripper being gay. He was supposed to play a gay so he could live with two ladies. Yeah, Janet Woods, the Legal Beagle. That's right. The Regal Beagle. Sorry, Regal Beagle. I must be a little tired right now. Chrissy Snow. That's right. Played by Suzanne Summer. All those people are dead now. All those people that we knew from television. Ralph Furley. Yeah, that was Don Knotts' character, Ralph Furley. Or, yeah, he used to be the nip it in the butt guy. He was Barney Fife. I got high five from Randy Savage. Really? Cool. Macho Man Randy Savage. High five. The Ropers. Yep. The Ropers. That was a spin-off, wasn't it? Wow, that's like, how many years ago was that? Because I'm 56. It's got to be at least 40 years ago. Let's see. Wow, this show is pretty successful. This particular one. Thoughts on Fair Woo? What's that? Fair Woo? Ric Flair. Oh, Ric Flair. Wasn't he one of the bigger guys, or like the organizers? Ric Flair. He had a heart attack, didn't he? Wasn't he the guy who really, really overdid it in the ring? He was bouncing around. Suddenly he got a heart attack. He excited all that excitement and overexertion. I think that was him. He had white hair, right? Mr. Ric Flair. Wow, this is like a history quiz. all this, all these way back when kind of stuff. Now that was Jerry Lawler, Jerry Lawler, Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler was friends with Andy Kaufman. Tabasco, watch out with Tabasco. You're talking about the spice, right? Jerry King Lawler. Yeah, that's right. Jerry Lawler. He orchestrated a feud with Jerry Lawler. I'm Hollywood. That's right. That was He was really into wrestling. Andy Kaufman. Thoughts on Oscar Mayer's bacon? I like bacon. I like the low sodium bacon. Bret Hart. Bret Hart. He does sound familiar. It was from back when, way back when. Bret Hart. What were some things he used to say? There was also the Rude Awakening. Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude. Bret Hart versus Gold Dust. The Kato matches. Thoughts on Gold Dust? You mean Gold Dust? What was her full name? Sherry Gold Dust or something like that? So how's everybody doing? I'm starting to space out. I don't know why. I guess I'm so excited about going to the park today. I'd like to spend my last days at the park. That's right, Cherry. Sorry, Cherry Gold Dust. She's my cherry pie. Cody Rhodes. Who is Cody Rhodes? Again, that might be somebody follows wrestling, and I think it's David Risch. Somebody follows wrestling closer than I did. You're more like a recent aficionado. Stardust is Cody Rhodes. Okay, Cody Rhodes is Stardust. Stardust, not Gold Dust. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes' son. Okay. Cody is son of Dusty. I need to make more mental notes, don't I? So I can be good at Jeopardy when I play Jeopardy. I'm sorry, that answer must be in the form of a question. Dot, da, 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 da. Son of a plumber. Isn't that what you say when you hit your thumb? Son of a plumber. Thoughts on night? Yeah. La night? What's la night? La night? Yeah. Thoughts on Jay Leno? I hear he's really nice. He's a nice person. He has a huge car collection. He has a lot of garages to park his huge car collection. Thoughts on Dennis Rodman? You know what? Kim Jong-un really likes Dennis Rodman. He'd be a good negotiator, you know, Dennis Rodman. Tom Green went out somewhere with Dennis Rodman on that Donald Trump show where he always, I forgot the name of that. What was the name of that show? It was where he always said, "You're fired. You're fired." You know, he used that in one of his stand-ups. Now I can't remember the name of that show. It was a show. It was like a reality show where they all competed for a job. And who else was in that show? There was Gilbert Gottfried was in there. Meatloaf, Gary Busey. Thoughts on Al Gore, Saturday Night Live, and Jake the Snake Roberts. Wow, you're hitting me with the triple factor, aren't you, Mikey D? Saturday triple factor, triple question. Is that a three-part question? Saturday Night Live, Jake the Snake Roberts. He was a wrestler. I do remember Jake the Snake. But then again, I grew up. And I lost interest in wrestling. But some people are really into wrestling. I guess that is, you know, the stages. When you're in high school, not even high school. I was in like junior high when wrestling, we all watched wrestling at my friend's house. Al Gore was on Saturday Night Live. Yes, he was. A lot of political figures were on Saturday Night Live, and a lot of people did impressions. I remember Will Ferrell used to do Janet Reno. Janet Reno. Who else? And Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin. Not Amy Poehler. The dark-haired one. What was her name? Anyways, God, my memory is not as good as it used to be. Thoughts on Netflix? A lot of people, I think that's what killed Blockbuster. Netflix, Redbox, all those. People can just watch movies. They don't have to rent DVDs. So yeah, I think that's what happened. It killed Blockbuster. Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. That was another place. Hollywood Video, Blockbuster. There was a place called Dimple Records where I used to go to buy DVDs. I was always collecting DVDs. Every movie I watched that I liked. That's right. That's Tina Fey. Tina Fey was the one who played Sarah Palin. I can see Russia from here. Yeah. They say she was really good at that impression. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't have to do that technique. Usually when I forget a name, I will, in my imagination, approach that person and ask them their name, and then I will remember their name. Something about visualization. Who is Tina Fey? Who got that? It was Kanye West. Oh, Leno got punched by Kanye West. Really? And they tried to hide it. I missed something somewhere. Dennis Rodman. Okay, I did read that. I did not read that one. So I did not know that. He was punched by Kanye West. He tried to say he fell down a hill. Thoughts on Home Alone? Home Alone 2 had Tim Curry. Home Alone 2. Tim Curry said I think he liked making that movie. Joe Pesci was in the first one. He played one of the crooks. Very popular. I guess people were anticipating the Home Alone 2. The same star, Macaulay Culkin. Oh, Macaulay! That sounds like a very Scottish or Irish name. Let's see. Wow, an hour and 11 minutes. Who's here now? It looks like there's more than one. 8 likes. You know what? I think this is my fill-in time. I'm supposed to be doing this to fill in time before something else happens. I kind of have that feeling. I get I get messages from every now and again. Every now and again I get a message. So maybe I'm just filling in time. Something much better or something more stable might come to me. What was after Kanye did that speech about Taylor Swift winning award? Yeah, I remember that. He really freaked out and snatched the award away from her. Said it should go to the girl that was in TLC. I'm having trouble connecting. I used to be so good at connecting, like connecting the dots. So anyway, yeah, she was in TLC, or not TLC. God, it's not Mariah Carey. I got her name in my face and my head, or not her name, but her face. I could see her face. Anyways, I keep getting stumped like that. Maybe this is dementia, early onset dementia, when your memory just doesn't work the way it used to. I should draw a clock every now and again. See if I'm suffering from 58, 56. Yeah, Destiny's Child. That's what it was. Yeah, she was up there on stage. Taylor Swift was. Kanye West came up and yanked the award away from her and said it should go to her. I used to know all those names. I think that's what it is maybe my brain is losing room for all this trivia. Einstein was talking about that. You should take notes because your brain can only contain so much information. Information. She was in Goldmember. Remember Goldmember? She played the Austin Powers helper or agent, secret agent. I don't know why. That's the second time today. I can't remember names all of a sudden. That song? I think it's Bipolar was starring too. He's bipolar as starring too. Why can't I can remember Mariah Carey, but why can't I remember that woman's name from Destiny's Child? Beyonce. There we go, Beyonce. See, my memory is slower. Beyonce Knowles or something like that. Why couldn't that reward go to Beyonce? See, thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Your memory is slow, but it works. I think what it is don't stress. When you're trying to remember something, don't stress. Because that slows down your memory even more. Yeah, that slows down your memory even more if you stress. It's like looking up a word in the dictionary. You can never find the word if you're looking for it. Hi, and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. G'day. G'day. It's been an hour. Maybe I'm getting tired. I need to take a 15-minute break. I think every 15 minutes you're supposed to take a break. You know, like when you're doing a talk show, you go to a break so the camera crew can rest, so you can rest, so you can go to the bathroom, and then you come back. That's what I do. I do this with no breaks. No breaks at all. Don't you crash if you have no breaks? Or lunch. That's right. Have some lunch. See what you can find in the cupboards. Make yourself a sandwich. I'm kind of tired of sandwiches. I think because years and years of peanut butter and jelly or bologna or ham sandwiches, it gets tiring. You want something else for lunch. I want something else for lunch. Well, I thank you all for who showed up. Yes. That's what I need. I need somebody to come in and say, okay, it's time for a break. I think you can set up YouTube for breaks. There's a feature. Remind you to take breaks. Ed, does mom cook? Occasionally. Lately, she hasn't been feeling up to it. She hasn't been feeling up to cooking. Unless it's cookies. I went away to the park, and when I got back, she was making cookies. She was baking cookies. I call her Judy Cookie Baker. That's her new name, Judy Cookie Baker. She was baking cookies, but she couldn't make dinner. So I went to the refrigerator and I put together some leftovers. Leftover macaroni and turkey that I had from previous nights. And that was my dinner. Most of the time it's me cooking. Yeah. I will cook. But then she complains about what I cook. It's like, I say, tonight we're going to have chili cheese dogs. And she goes, oh, I'm tired of chili cheese dogs. Or sometimes it's chili cheese fries. Or sometimes fish. I have some salmon. Tonight we're going to have hamburgers. She's really excited about hamburgers. I like Chinese food. I like it. I like it a lot. Chinese food. There are a couple of Chinese restaurants here that if I had the money I would go to more often. There's one that's down Villa Rica Highway or whatever. Yeah, Villa Rica. And there's one that's right next to Kroger. They're pretty much the same. One, I think it's a couple of notches above because they seem cleaner. Thoughts on black holes? Not even light can escape a black hole. They say, here's what Stephen Hawking said, that it's a door to another dimension. Or it could be. If you go through it, you could be in another. Because how else would universes be linked if this is a multiverse? If there are so many different variations of reality. They say you can shift into different realities, but it takes a lot of mental energy. We're always shifting, but to willfully shift, it takes a lot of focus. I've been doing a lot of meditations. I call one of them, these are inventions of mine. One of them is perfect body meditation. Lay back on your bed, Take a few deep breaths and imagine yourself in your perfect body. What would that feel like? In fact, I want to put together a meditation to see how other people are affected by it. Call it experimental meditation. I think that's why people get depressed. Okay, have a good day. Thank you for saying goodbye, because people don't always say goodbye. Yeah. And I just wonder where they went. It's like dogs, they have no concept of time. They think you're going to be gone forever until you come back, and then they're so excited. A lot of it's mental energy. We are misusing our mental energy. We are wasting our mental energy on what depresses us, on what upsets us, what discourages us. And the trick is diverting your attention to your goal. Keep focusing your mental energy on your goal. Disregard everything else. If you disregard everything else, I call them the dangerous W's: who, what, when, where, how, why. If you disregard all those, then you can create without any interruptions, without any diversions. Because a lot of it's diverted mental energy. The confusion, the doubt, the worry, it's all diverted mental energy. You have to focus and not divert your mental energy. So if ever you find yourself doubting or worrying, go back to your intention. Go back to your intention. Shift from your doubt, from your worry, from your sadness, from your discouragement, and shift it back to what you want to happen. Because whatever you channel your mental energy into, that's you creating your reality. I think that's why people get discouraged and depressed, because they need to shift from what's depressing them to what will make them happy. Do this right as you're falling asleep, they say. As you're falling asleep, divert your mental energy towards your wish fulfilled. There's something to these teachings. Joe Dispenza, um, Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks. These seem to be the ones that give good pointers, information on how to alter your reality. Because all this is causing bad energy. I think of it as a hot air balloon. If you want your hot air balloon to rise, throw over the edge the sandbag of doubt, the sandbag of fear, the sandbag of worry. Throw those over the edge of your hot air balloon. You know, you're sitting in the basket of your hot air balloon and you're trying to rise. What you need to do is do that meditation right on the sandbag doubt, right on another sandbag fear, right on another sandbag worry, and just start dropping them over the side of your basket. And then your hot air balloon will start to rise. Because we're all trained to worry, it seems. We're trained to worry. That's what our default is to worry. If ever, don't think about needing $20, think about having $20. Think about having it to the point where because the subconscious doesn't know the difference. Like in Zen archery, they think of the arrow already being in the target. They disregard everything else, and they focus on the arrow hitting the target, and they hit the target in the bullseye. So you have to disregard everything else because it's just diverted mental energy. If you're thinking about what you're fearful of, like not having tires for your car, the coolant light going off, things like that, if you divert your energy towards having those things fixed, ignore everything else, ignore everything else. Every other bit of message or information you get, every bit of information you get, disregard it. Because then you'll accept it as fact. If you say, I need new tires, you accept it as fact, then it'll stay a fact. It'll stay a fact because there's something about the subconscious mind and facts. Facts are not 100% accurate. I keep thinking about lightning, you know. Yes, lightning strikes. It's a fact, but it's not dependable. It's not something you can count on all the time. Yes, people win the lottery, but it's not a fact. It's a fact people win the lottery, but it's not dependable. Thoughts on crabs. What kind of crabs? What kind of crabs are we talking about? The edible crabs? The crabs that make you itch real bad? King crabs. They're delicious. I used to order king crabs. There was a restaurant called The Beacon in Hawaii when I was in Hawaii. We'd go to The Beacon and we would eat there, and I would order Alaskan king crab. It was because I liked it. Real crab, not the imitation crab. They have imitation crab, and I never bought any of it. You can say affirmations all you want, but if you don't believe, and also not judge, because if you judge it, you're doubting it. When you judge something, can I do it? Did I do this right? Did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? You have to walk with the confidence of a sleepwalker. Walk with the confidence of a sleepwalker. When you do something, that's where the law of assumption comes in. Assume that you have whatever you need. Because the truth is, you always have whatever you need. If you focus too much on lack, then you start to see lack. Then again, your subconscious provides evidence. It'll bring you evidence if you keep thinking about lack or acting as though you have lack. But then again, you have to reprogram yourself. It takes a lot of reprogramming. You become gun shy. When you spend your money and you start to run low on money, it's hard not to think of lack. So there is the paradox. How do you train yourself to live abundantly? How do you train yourself to live in abundance? By walking with the confidence of the sleepwalker. If you need something, pay for it. And then I guess opportunities come to you. They are good. They are helpful. The Vicks cough drops. So you're doing what Dave Risch does. Thoughts on Reno, Nevada. Lost wages. They call it, instead of Las Vegas, they should call it lost wages. Yeah, lost wages. It's a fun place to go, but have someone hold your money. Have somebody else hold your money that's bigger than you, that cares about you. Maybe have an allowance and then don't spend past that allowance. Marietta, Georgia. That's a nice place. I've been there, and the houses are nice. People decorate their houses. A lot of them are landmarks. A lot of the houses are historic landmarks, I guess. They even have a little sign in front of the house saying when the house was built and what time period, I guess. We were noticing that, my brother and I, when we were driving through Marietta. I guess that's a pretty historic area. Oh, Bunker Hill. Somebody asked me about Bunker Hill, and the Battle of Bunker Hill was during the Revolutionary War. And I was, I'm more sure of that now because I did the research on the Battle of Bunker Hill. It was between the Americans and the British, and I guess that was a battle that happened during the Revolutionary War. Now, I guess this is helping me. It's adding to my IQ points when I get curious. Message Pauleros. Massage parlors. Oh, behave. Use your own discretion with massage parlors. I hear a lot of rumors about massage parlors. Have you been going? No, it's none of my business if you've been going to one. But yeah, there are stories that I've heard. Yeah, that'll be more for the adult show. You can lose a lot of money there, I guess. But you know what? Their prices are reasonable. Sometimes it's like $40 for an hour massage. If you suffer from stress, it's good. It's therapeutic because they play really soft music, meditative music. They burn incense. You lay on a table. If it's legit, it can really help you. It can help you reduce stress and tension in your body. If it's really a truly a massage parlor, yeah. Sometimes it's really good, especially if you work out or if you have a stressful job. It's good to lay on a table and have somebody work out all of the tension in your muscles. It's hard to just do anything when your muscles are so tense. It helps blood flow, and again, it reduces your stress levels. It lowers your brain waves. You become more suggestible to positive input, positive suggestions when your brain waves are lower. That's what hypnosis is, lowering your brain waves and making you more suggestible so you don't doubt so much. You don't throw up the barriers. You don't put restrictions on things like what you can and can't do. I really can't say enough about hypnosis. Study hypnosis if you want to know yourself, if you want to know uh, how to reduce your depression or even eradicate it, your habits, your bad habits. Like I keep saying, 95% of what we do is subconscious. So if we can communicate with our subconscious by imagery, by feeling, you know, actually believing what you're saying. But then on the other hand, you can say things and your subconscious takes it as a command. So be careful what you're saying all along. Like, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm poor, I can't buy that, I can't get that, or I can't do it. Then your subconscious takes that in as fact. So I guess testing, testing everything, testing every, questioning everything. Is that really true? And then once you find out what's really true, I think you'll erase a lot of your limitations. You'll erase your limitations if you test whether it's true or not. Because science is even telling us stuff that we thought was true, and it's saying they find that it's not true. Like microwaves. They say microwaves compromise our food, and that's found not to be true. When you cook something in the microwave, I was going to tell the Grim Life Collective, go to their YouTube channel. Isn't this interesting? You're just mentioning UFOs and aliens. Go to, or look up Fire in the Sky. That's a movie that came out in '93 about a guy who was abducted by aliens, and it's a true story of his experience. Check that out, Fire in the Sky. And the Grim Life Collective goes into that story. Would you ever go to... I don't think I would. I wouldn't go there because it's heavily guarded. A lot of people who tried to go there weren't successful. They were watched. They were confronted. So I think it's better to stay away. And also the Bohemian Grove, stay away from their location. A lot of people try to go visit their location and intrude. Just stop it. Stop doing that. Yeah, the Bohemian Grove and all these other places, they try to investigate. It's like, leave them alone, because there's a reason why it's so heavily guarded. Why people, because the Grim Life Collective went there to one of the locations of the Bohemian Grove, and immediately they were asked what they were doing, because somebody noticed them, confronted them, and took a picture of him. So yeah, just know your boundaries and respect boundaries, because you might not have a good experience. But yeah, it is about boundaries. People try to push boundaries, and they push back. And sometimes it's not good to push back. I guess we'll talk about this more. This will be some of our topics. All topics are fair game at Eddie's Funhouse, where topics are fair game. All right. I think I'm getting redundant now. I do that when I'm tired. When I start to tire out. I love you too. All right. Well, hopefully people start coming to the show. People do, but they only come for a short while, for a short time. I need the view hours. That's the only thing that I'm lacking in, is view hours. I'm supposed to have a lot of view hours, like 40,000 view hours or something like that. 400,000. It seems like an undreamable dream. And Pepsi. That's right. We could talk about Pepsis and Twinkies. Twinkies and Pepsis. All right. So that's the end of today's story.